What's going on, everyone? It's your man Code Red, back at it again with another awesome YouTube video for you. And today I actually have a really cool discussion, an idea, something that I would love to see added to PUBG in the future. Now, as you all know, we just got Vikendi, the snow map, on the test servers about 2 days ago, and we got new guns. The G36C and the Bison. Both great. Well, I can't say that about the Bison actually, because I haven't used it yet, but I've used the G36. It's pretty banging. Anyways, that got me thinking, you know, what would be really cool guns to see added into PUBG that are crate weapons? Because we have not got a crate weapon in I don't know how long. I don't even remember the last time we even got a crate weapon. I honestly can't remember. The only thing I remember about crates is things getting taken out of them, like the M24, the Tommy gun was taken out, you know, stuff like that. But I got a really cool idea for you. I think that the gun from Modern Warfare 3, I think it was in Modern Warfare 2. I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time since I've played either of those, but it's something that they've never done before. And I got two ideas. One is the AA12 shotgun, and the other one is the Desert Eagle. Now let's start off with the AA12 shotgun. I think both of these guns would be great candidates to be crate weapons in the near future for PUBG. So let's go and get started with the AA12 first, and then I'll go into the Desert Eagle. So for the AA12, it would be a fully automatic shotgun, obviously. It would have a round capacity of standard, 10 rounds. Extended, 15 to 18. Maybe 14 to 16. Something that isn't too crazy, but, you know, that would actually help out the gun a little bit. You wouldn't be able to put a whole bunch of attachments on it. Just an extended mag. You know, either the quick, extended, or quick and extended magazines for the gun. Or like an AR, I would say, just so the it would kind of be like basically just like a beefed up S12. You would also be able to put on a barrel attachment. You know, your flash hider, commentator, and suppressor. No grips. And no sights. This would balance out the gun very well, I believe. Because, you know, fully automatic shotgun, it's going to be kind of hard to control. Iron sights, it's going to be hard to see what you're shooting at, you know? So I think that it's a pretty good balance. So it's not too overpowered, but it's still definitely good enough to be a crate weapon. And if it is too underpowered, then I guess throw on an underbarrel attachment. Now for the damage, for the crate weapons, the damage on them are pretty high. Like the Groza, for example, it actually has the highest, one of the highest damage rates of a gun in PUBG. But the Mutant and the AK both have actually the exact same, but the other stats for the Groza do make up for that. The AUG has a base standard as the rest of the 5.6 guns, but like I'm more looking at the sniper rifles and the DMRs. Like the Mini, it has a base damage of 46. The MK14 has a base damage of 61. And you might think, well, hey, those are two different ammo types. Well, if you look even at the SLR, which has the highest damage rate in a natural world spawn scenario, it only has 58. The MK14 has 61, and the SKS only has 53. Take a look at the sniper rifles. The M24 has a 88% of base damage. Car 98, which used to be the only spawning bolt action sniper, only has 75. The AWM, obviously strongest gun in the game, has 120. Now, even though the M24 isn't necessarily in the crate anymore, it does have one of the highest damage, base damages of a weapon. So, I think a good base damage for the AA12, what I would say, around 150 to 200, in that range. And the reason I say that, you might say, well, like, wow, compared to the other crate weapons, that kind of sucks, right? Because even if you take a look at the Vector, I mean, not the Vector, I apologize, the Atomic Gun, it has the highest damage rate of all the SMGs, and it used to be a crate weapon. The Atomic Gun has a base damage of 40. The one that's second place is the Ump, which at 39. But again, you might say, well, wait, why, if you want to make this balance, why are we only giving it a base damage of 150 to 200? Let's just make it an even 175. You know, good old medium. Why make it only a 175 if the rest of the crate weapons, the majority of them at least, have really high damage, have really high base damage? Well, because the pump and the double barrel both have 216. The sawed-off has 160, and the S12 has 198. So I think with a base damage of 175, maybe even 150 would be even more balanced. I don't know. I guess you just have to play with it and see. Would be a pretty good number for that. It wouldn't be too much damage coming at you at once without giving you time to react. But if you give it something stupid high, like, you know, say if it was just 200, you know, I mean, that could most likely one-shot you. And it would be automatic. That would be way too OP. Like, if you're point-blank range with a pump or double-barrel shotgun, and you're wearing a level 2 vest, you will die in one shot. Simple as that. I know that from experience because it actually happened to me before. If every single pellet hits from that shotgun shell, you were going to go down. Or die, depending on if you're playing solo or squads. Or duos. So I think that would be a pretty good medium for that gun. The fire rate obviously would be, I would say, so yeah, that's something that I'm not really too sure. The damage per second, I guess that would just be rounded up to what the base damage would be. But the fire rate, looking at the rest of the guns, it would have to be something like probably a little bit faster than the S12, just to make, you know, keep it balanced. So let's go and review. S12 for the first gun, first new crate weapon, barrel attachments, and magazine attachments only. Clunky iron sights and no grip make it balanced. 150 damage, 150 base damage, to make it even more balanced. Fire rate slightly faster than the S12. So that's one gun out of the way. And even if, actually, rewind for a second, even if you don't want it to be too crazy, maybe they could implement the system where, kind of like on Sandhook and Bikindi, how they have natural spawning guns, but they're locked to that map. Maybe they can do it with crates, you know, certain crate weapons are locked to certain maps. They've never done that before, so I don't know if that's a thing that they can implement. But maybe they can make it something that's just on, I don't know, Erangel or Miramar or something like that. Because, I mean, if they're going to do something, or add something cool, that's, you know, map blocks, they should do it to Miramar. Because Miramar is like the unwanted stepchild. Anyways, alright, so let's go and move on over to the next gun, the second weapon. The Desert Eagle. Now, this is a really cool idea. Because it's something, again, that they've never done before. That we've never had a pistol in the crates before, right? So, to make this a good and balanced and also a valuable weapon to have in the crates, they need to do something that they said that they weren't going to do. They need to do something that they said they would not do, and that is add in a new ammo type. Now, I know that might be a little insane, but think about it. If you're only going to be able to get it out of crates, kind of like the maybe they could do it like that. or they could have the ammo naturally spawning in. But then again, that wouldn't be too good of an idea because you can only get it out of crate. So I think what they do with the ALM would be a prime example of what they should do with the Desert Eagle. And the new ammo that they should add is a 50 cal bullet. Now you go up there. How much does the ammo does the ALM spawn with? About 20 rounds, right? So, the Desert Eagle has what, normally like 7 or 8 rounds. I'd say give them 3 magazines. So about 30 rounds max. It would have all the attachments of a normal pistol, but it would do the damage, I'd say, of an AR. So the normal pistols, the highest damaging one is the R45 and the R1895, which is both revolvers. If you don't know, the R1895, which is on pretty sure all maps, runs 7.62 ammo, and the R45 runs .45 ammo. Now, it would be a one shot to kill in the head, and actually no other pistol can do that. The only pistols that can do 2 shots to the head are both revolvers. 2 shots to the chest to kill. But, you know, you might say, wow, that's really strong for a pistol, you know. Now, I'm not really too sure how they could balance this, to be honest with you. I just thought about it. I thought it would be a really cool idea. Maybe it could take up one of your main gun slots. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too far. Maybe make the ammo take up a lot of space in the inventory to kind of force you to drop one of your guns. But it would have all the attachments of a normal gun, like I said. The barrel, which is only a suppressor, the magazine, and a red dot, and a laser now. Now, if they want to make this even more balanced, an idea is just take away the magazine attachment. And an idea that I thought of, well, I guess it'd be like, well, I just thought of the last one, so the next idea I have that would make this a really well and balanced gun would be, obviously, every single Desert Eagle that I've ever used in gaming, at least, has always had stupid recoil on it. A lot of recoil. Make it so where it has a lot of recoil. You know? And so I think the gun having a lot of recoil would be a good balance. And hey, if they want to make it even more balanced, don't let us have a red dot on the Desert Eagle, because I mean, with a lot of recoil, even with the red dot, I think a lot of like the really good players would still be able to do really well with it. Now, the iron sights can't be bad though. If let's just say hypothetically they do at this end and they don't give us the option for a red dot, so they do balance the gun out more, and obviously we'll have a lot of recoil. So let's take all that into account. You know, let's make all that a factor. The iron sight, this is going to be very crucial. They cannot do what Infinity War did in Modern Warfare 3. The iron sights for the Desert Eagle and Modern Warfare 3 were so horrendous, they were terrible. Now, the iron sights in Modern Warfare 2's Desert Eagle were fine. They were perfect. There was nothing wrong with them. You know, maybe have glowing iron sights. Like, you know how some guns have like the 1911 on Black Ops 3 whenever they added it in. It had green. It had the green light up iron sights, and they were nice. You know, they weren't clunky. They didn't take a lot of space. They were nice and clear. So I think adding those two guns into the Pubg, into the crates, would really mix things up a lot, because like I said, we've not gotten a crate weapon in so long. How many weapons do we even have in the crates? Let's see. We have the AWM, we have the SAW, we have the AUG. Wait, yeah. AWM, the SAW, the AUG, Groza, MK14. 5, is that it? Is that all the guns that we have in the crates right now? Yes, it looks to be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We only have 5 weapons in the crates at the moment. It used to be 7 because 2 were taken out. But yes, I think that would be a very good addition of PUBG. Just to really switch things up because they are such different weapons that we've never had to play with before. Never we had the opportunity. The closest thing we've ever gotten to something like this would be some dude running around with a maxed out S12. And even then, with the there's a level cap of I don't know if you can call it a level cap. But there's a fire cap on how fast that you can shoot it. Now, unless you get it down precisely in between each shot, kind of like the M16. But even then, that's something that's so hard to do that you need to put in a lot of hours to really understand the gun. Each gun in PUBG is special. Each one can be used a certain way, and they're not all easy to use necessarily. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I think, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had a really fun time making it. I hope you guys enjoyed this 15-kill gameplay I got. Obviously, got a dub at the end. Very intense game. I had a lot of fun in it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. It's Red, and I'm out.